as the king of boxing. YouCan't. Lennox Lewis rips Tyson Fury following controversial win against Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou had everybody questioning their beliefs because a former UFC fighter managed to go toe-to-toe against the WBC boxing champion. What was supposed to be a one-sided domination turned out to be an equal fight, and Ngannou even managed to knock down Fury in the third round of the bout. Although Fury won the fight via a split decision, there were people who did not concur with the results. They believed Ngannou won the bout. So much so that many fans even claimed the decision to be rigged. The legendary boxer Lennox Lewis was also in the audience for the Fury vs. Ngannou fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. After the fight, he presented his arguments over the sluggish performance of the Gypsy King throughout the fight, and at one point, he even blamed it on his lack of preparation to face Predator. After the fight was over, the former undisputed heavyweight champion went on the X app where he talked about how he did not think the results were a robbery. He definitely thought that Fury won, but he didn't think the WBC titlist put forward his 100% in this bout. He also mentioned the mistakes of Ngannou and how just one knockdown isn't really enough to put down a heavyweight champion. He said, aside from the knockdown, Ngannou just looked to counter all night. Call me old school, but that's just not enough in my book unless you stop him. Later, he posted another tweet talking about Tyson Fury's performance. He stated, "As the king of boxing, you can't let MMA come into your house and have a good showing against you in his very first boxing match. It should have been a boxing clinic. It wasn't." According to Lewis, the discussion about whether it was a controversial decision or not shouldn't have been happening in the first place. It should have been a clear victory. Lewis believes this happened because Fury didn't put much hard work in his training, and it was evident by his body mass. Lennox Lewis mentioned how Fury shouldn't have struggled with Ngannou at all, being it was his debut in the world of sweet science. He used the analogy of how a shark wouldn't be able to win against a lion in the jungle. So, Fury should have dominated in his familiar habitat in the same manner. However, something else happened entirely, as Ngannou was able to tag him a lot of times during the bout. So, it won't be a stretch to say that Lewis was a bit disappointed by the way Fury performed in the fight. Hopefully, things will be different in his upcoming contest against Alexander Usyk for the undisputed crown. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments section.